going to do today is show you a different adaptation of Romeo and Juliet that we put together ourselves, and it's called R plus J Forever. So it's kind of a more contemporary version of the story.
And I come to the right place.
Yes!
To see R and J.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. William Shakespeare!
Well, hello! Wonderful to see you here. I was walking through the library.
Yes.
And I stopped and talked to the woman at the front.
Yes.
And I said, can you show me the plays? She took me to a shelf. 15 of my plays.
Well,
in a book.
You're a very prolific writer.
I've never seen a play in a book.
Yes, they all got printed, and we get to do your plays now.
Fantastic. I hope you enjoy it. I'll come back later.
Okay, great.
Talk about the whole thing.
I just want to make sure you're okay, because this is not the full version of your play.
So
We changed it a
all
little
right.
bit.
Do it however you want.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you
did it
very much,
sometimes
Mr. Shakespeare.
without even the words.
Mr. Shakespeare!
Who said I was a poet? Who was that? God bless you.
So this version of the play is very interactive. There's going to be times where the actors are going to come right up to you, and they might ask you a question, or they might talk directly to you, and guess what? In this type of performance, you're allowed to respond back. So don't be shy. You're allowed to say things to them if they come up to you, okay? Is that cool with everybody? Yeah. All right, well, wonderful. Enjoy the performance. Without further ado, I give you R plus J Forever.
Woo! Hi, everybody. I'm Romeo. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm just really in love with this girl right now. Her name is Rosaline. And Rosaline is so wonderful and beautiful and nice. But the problem is that she doesn't want to be with me. She wants to go and be a nun. Which, if you don't know, that means she wants to go devote her life to God, which is great, but that means she can't be with me. So, in order to try to win her back, I have written her a song. It's a love song, and I want to play a little bit of it for you because I'm still working on it, and I just want to see what you guys think, and then I'll get your feedback. Does it sound good? Yeah? Okay. Whew. So this is my song. It's called Love is a Smoke. Love is smoke raised with the fuse of stars. A bee perched upon smuggling lovers' hearts. Beaten ecstasy nourished with lovers' tears. What is it else? Of madness, most discreet. A choking garden of perseverance sweet. Teach me how I should forget to think. Show me a maiden who is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note where I may read who passed the passing fair? What's this? Oh, it's an invitation to a party. Oh, it's a party tonight. Oh, it's at the Capulet's house. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I am Romeo Montague, and the Capulets and my family, we don't like each other. We have what we call an ancient grudge. So going to this party would be very dangerous. But Rosaline is going to be at the party. She's going to be at the party, and I could play her my song. What do you think? Should I play her my song? Should I go to the party, and should I play Rosaline my song?
Yeah.
If you say yes, give me a big round of applause. Okay, that's not as enthusiastic as I was looking for. If you say no, stay silent. I heard some movement. I'm going to the party. Okay. I'll go along. No such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of mine own.
You guys, I really do not want to be at this party right now. It's so boring. My parents are throwing this big, fancy party, and it's full of like stuffy old people. Does that sound fun? No, it's not very fun. I really don't want to be at this party. And there's this guy named Paris. Do any of you know Paris? No. You haven't met him? Good, because he's really boring. He's really old. He's kind of gross. And guess what? My parents want me to get married to him. Blech. They're trying to set me up. So if I'm at this party, they're going to try to get me to talk to Paris. And I'd really rather not. Oh, wait. Who is this? Who is that?
Romeo?
I don't know a Romeo. He's kind of cute. Should I talk to him? Should I talk to him?
Yes.
What do you think? Yes? Yeah, do you think I should talk to him? Should I go up and talk to him?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. How does my hair look?
Kind of.
Kind of okay. What could I do to make it better? Should I tuck it behind my ears?
No, comb it.
Comb it. It looks a little unbrushed. That's true. I wish I had a comb on me. Oh, I guess I'll just have to take my
You
chances.
can just do this.
I can just do this a little. Okay, maybe, is that a little better? Yeah? Okay, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. But I should do it, right? Okay, I'm just gonna play it cool, right? I should just play it cool. Yeah, just like be normal. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him. Okay. Hi.
Hi. What lady is that? She doth teach the torches to burn bright. Okay. Well, the measure done, I shall take my place of stand, and touching hers make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night. I don't. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this: my lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have saints not lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, dear saint, then let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, so grant thou for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayer's effect I take.
Oh.
And thus, from my lips by yours, my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have.
Sin from thy lips? Trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book.
Oh, wow. I'm glad I went to the
You're married.
party. Wait, guys, this party was a Capulet's party, and I met her here. Is she a Capulet? Is she a Capulet? Does anyone know? She is? Oh, my dear Count, my life is my foe's debt.
You guys, my nurse just told me that boy Romeo is a Montague. Can you believe that? Oh, my only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late. A prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
Can I go forward while my heart is here? I'm actually asking, should I go talk with her? I mean, things went so well the first night, but again, it would be dangerous. But do you think I should go?
Yes.
Yes? Once again, if you think I should go, give me a big round of applause.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And if you think I shouldn't go, be absolutely silent. I heard movement. I'm going once again. Okay. Turn back, dull earth. Find thy center out. Oh. But soft. What light through yonder window breaks? Oh, it is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou art her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, for she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew that she were. Oh, she speaks. Yet she says nothing. What of that? I agree. What of that? Her eye discourses. I shall answer it. No. Oh, I am too bold. 'Tis not to me that she speaks. Oh, two of the fairest stars in all the heavens having some business to entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres. What if her eyes were there and they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would shine so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. Oh, do you see how she leans her hand upon her cheek? Oh, that I could be a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. Oh, she speaks. Speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night being o'er my head as is a winged messenger of heaven unto the upturned wandering eyes of mortals that do fall back to gaze on him and bestride the lazy pacing cloud and sail upon the bosom of the air.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Should I hear more, or speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor leg, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I shall be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened in night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. For my name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How canst thou enter? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I perch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold out love, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than in 20 of their swords. And look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight. And do thou but love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest seas, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek, for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet, if thou swearst, thou may prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say Jove laughs. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo. But else, not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayst think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware of my true love's passion. Therefore, pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discover it.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips with silver all these fruit tree
Oh,
tops.
swear not by the moon.
Huh?
The inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
And what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet, good night. This bud of love, by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, good night. As sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wilt thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again? And yet, I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Juliet!
I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse! Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Okay. Oh, blessed night! Oh, I am afeard that being in night, all this be but a dream, too flatteringly sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that ought procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Juliet!
I come anon, but if thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee.
Juliet!
By and by I come! Choose thee, I send, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times worse wanting of thy light. Love goes towards love like schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo, hist. Oh, for a falconer's voice to lure this tassel gentle back again. Romeo.
Ah,
Where
it
does she
is
go?
my soul that calls upon my name.
can't see,
How
it's dark.
silver sweet sound, lover's tongue by night, like the softest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
Oh, you said that earlier.
Yes, my dear.
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
The hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I had forgot why I did call thee back.
Then I shall stay till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forget, forgetting no other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. And and yet no further than a wanton's bird.
Oh, I would were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep well upon thine eyes and peace in thy breast. Were I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. I'm gonna marry her. I am. I know it's fast, but I'm gonna do it. But she told me I needed to do something. I needed to get a letter to the nurse. The nurse. Has anybody seen the nurse? Has anybody seen? I have a letter for the nurse. Anybody? Nurse! Oh, sweet nurse. Could you please give this letter to Juliet for me? We can even practice. Thank you so much. This is what's gonna happen. Juliet is gonna come out. She's gonna say a whole bunch of stuff. And then she's gonna lie down. She's gonna be like this. And then come up. And then she's gonna say, has anybody seen my nurse? And then just raise your hand. Can you do that? Yeah? Even if you hold a letter like that, she'll see it. Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, bid her devise to come to Shrift this afternoon, for there at Friar Lawrence's cell she shall be shrived and married to me. Farewell. Commend me to thy mistress.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour, she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Ugh. She is lame. Love's heralds should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glide than the sun's beams, driving back shadows over lowering hills. Therefore do nimble-pinioned doves draw love, and therefore hath the wind-swift Cupid wings. Now is the sun upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours. Yet she is not come. Had she affections and warm, youthful blood, she'd be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Has anyone seen my nurse? Nurse! Oh my gosh, there you are, nurse! I've been waiting for you all day. I'm so happy you're here. Did you talk to Romeo? Did he give you this for me? Oh my gosh, should I open it? I'm so nervous. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Juliet, that's me. You have leave to go to Shrift this afternoon. So hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Thank you, nurse. Yay, I'm gonna get married. Oh, high to high fortune. Honest nurse, farewell.
Just one day, not a big deal. We're good. Do I button my jacket? Button? Unbutton?
Yes.
Button?
Button.
Give it a button? Okay. Here you go. Amen. Amen. And come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands in holy words, and love devouring death do what he may. It is enough that I may call her mine.
Good even to my...
Juliet. Dear Juliet, if thy love be heaped like mine, and thy skill be more to blazon it, then sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air, and let rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness received in both by either in this dear encounter. Now you.
Conceit, more rich in matter than in words, brags of his substance, not of ornament. They are but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love has grown to such excess, I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
You sing. I sing. I sing, right?
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is the beyond rose. And
When you can. You sing.
though I close my eyes, I see love beyond rose. And when you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs.
So give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be love beyond rose. Oh, wait. I have to go. Bye.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Oh, spread thy closed curtain, love-performing night, that runaways' eyes may wink, and Romeo leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or if love be blind, it best agrees with night. Come, night, thou sober-suited matron all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match, played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Hood my unmanned blood bathing in my cheeks with thy black mantle, till strange love, grown bold, think true love acted simple modesty. Come, night, come, Romeo, come thou day and night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, brighter than new snow on a raven's back. Come, night, come, loving, black-browed night, give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars. And he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence.
My best friend is Mercutio. And he and Tybalt is Juliet's cousin. They got in a fight, and because Juliet and I are now married, Tybalt is now also my cousin, and Mercutio. Gentle Mercutio. My friend Mercutio has got his mortal hurt on my behalf. On this day's black fate, do more days doth depend. And thus begins the woes that others must end.
away to heaven. Respected lenity and fiery-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take thy villain back again that late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is but a little ways above our head, waiting for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both, must go with him.
Oh God. Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That banished, that one word banished hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough if it had ended there, but with a rearward following Tybalt's death, Romeo is banished? Oh, to speak that word is father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished. There is no end, no limit, measure, bound in that word's death. No words can that woe sound. How should this be prevented? Come, out to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, take my maidenhead.
Banishment. Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror and is look much more than death. Do not say banishment. There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence, banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Calling death banishment, thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe and smile upon the stroke that murders me. It is torture and not mercy. See, heaven is here where Juliet lives. And every cat and dog, every little mouse, every unworthy thing may live here in heaven and look upon her, but Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lies in carrion flies than in Romeo. They may seize on the white wonder of dear Juliet's hands and steal immortal blessing from her lips, who even in her pure and vestal modesty still blush, thinking her own kisses sin. Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. Hast thou no poison mixed, no sharp ground knife, no sudden mean of death, no ne'er so mean, but banished to kill me? Banished? Do you understand what I mean? Banished. I can never return to Verona again. I will never be able to see my family, my friends, or Juliet ever again. Wert thou as young as I, an hour but married, Juliet thy love, Tybalt, murdered, doting like me and like me banished, well then thou canst speak. Then thou mightst tear thy hair and fall upon the ground as I do now, making the measure of an unmade grave.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale, not the lark, that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn. Look, O nightingale, love, look what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candle is burnt out, and jocund day stands tiptoe on the misty mountaintops, I must be gone and live. Or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I know it, It is some meteor the sun exhales, to be to thee this night a torchbearer, and light thee on thy way to Mantua. Therefore stay yet. Thou needst not to be gone.
Let me be ta'en. Let me be put to death. I am content thou wilt have it so. I shall say that yon gray is not the morning's eye. 'Tis but the pale reflex of Cynthia's brow. Nor is it the lark who do beat the vaulty heavens high above our heads. Oh, I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is my soul? Let us talk. It is not day.
It is. It is. Hie hence, be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh discords and displeasing sharps. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This doth not so. She divideth us. Some say the lark and loathed toad change eyes. Oh, now I would they had changed voices too. Since arm from arm that voice doth us affray, hunting thee hence with hunts up to the day. Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light, and dark our woes. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
And window let day in and let life out.
Farewell. I will omit no opportunity to convey my greetings. Love to thee.
Oh, thinkst thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not. And all our woes shall serve as sweet discourses in our time to come.
Oh God, I have an ill-divining soul. Methinks I see thee, now thou art below, as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookst pale.
Trust me, love. In my eyes, so do you. Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu. Adieu.
Oh, Fortune. Fortune, all men call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what dost thou with him that is so renowned for faith? Be fickle, Fortune, for then I hope thou wilt not keep him long, but send him back. A letter from my father. Juliet, you will be ruled by me. On Thursday next, you will go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither, or never thereafter look me in the face, your father. I will not marry Paris. I'm already married to Romeo. Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? All to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fails, myself have power to die.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams presage some joyful news at hand. My bosom's lord sits lightly on his throne, and all day an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground. I dreamt that my lady found me dead. Strange dream that gives dead man leave to think. Breathed with life such kisses that I revived and was an emperor. Me. How sweet is love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. It's news from Verona. It has to do with Juliet.
Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. Thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake, as from some pleasant sleep. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come, and he and I will watch thy waking, and that very night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua. Okay, so Friar Lawrence wants me to drink this sleeping potion, and it's gonna make it look like I'm dead, but I won't be dead, I'll just be asleep. And when everyone thinks I'm dead, Romeo is gonna secretly meet me here, and then when I wake up, we're gonna run away to Mantua together. But what if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No.
Yes.
No, this shall prevent it. Lie thou there. God joined my heart and Romeo's. Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
Juliet's body sleeps in Capel's monument. Her immortal part with angels sleep. Is it even so? Then I defy these stars. Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. Oh, mischief, thou art swift to enter into the thoughts of desperate men. And if a man did need a poison now, whose sale is present death in Mantua, there lies a caitiff wretch that would sell it him. Give me a dram of poison, that soon such speeding gear as will disperse itself all through the veins, leaving the life-weary taker dead. Come with me, cordial and not poison. Go with me to Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee. O detestable maw, womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth, I enforce thy rotten jaws to open, and in despite I cram thee with more food. For here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Oh, my love, my wife, death that hath sucked the honey from thy lips has had no power upon thy beauty. Thou art not yet conquered. Dear Juliet, why art thou so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean abhorred monster means to keep thee here in the dark to be his paramour? No. For fear of that, I will stay with thee, and never from this palace of dim night shall I depart again. Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-wearied flesh. Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick, and thus, with a kiss, I die.
Where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo? What's this? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl! Drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after? I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison doth hang on them. Yea, noise? Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rust, and let me die.
Let's give the actors a round of applause, and they do a great job.